first in the region. First emergency room, first ICU. We created the first ambulance in the region. We broke records. We made history. 110 years of experience.
St. Louis, Missouri racer to 08, and Trey Osborne out of Columbus, Ohio, behind the wheel of the 81.
Chet, that Dietz run was at Port Royal.
Port Royal, sorry, Port Royal, my apologies.
He sure did, and that particular...
It was a big track.
It was a big track. Carmen Perigo also had a fourth place run there. He was delighted with that, the veteran of the Super Sportsman ranks. Yeah, big opportunity for Trey Osborne. He looked outstanding before he had mechanical problems in his maiden voyage of the series. He is not difficult to pick out of the pit area.
No, not at all. The other interesting thing about it, too, is Eldora Speedway holds a special place in his heart because it's the first place he ever saw a sprint car. Came here, ran his quarter midget on the little track out back. He said it's the first time I ever saw a sprint car, and he said he instantly fell in love. Local, here he is in Silver Crown, ripping around the racetrack behind the wheel of the number 81 car with us.
Well, he certainly got a lot of people's attentions with some
Fort Branch, Indiana, Chase Stockton behind the wheel of the Pink 69 Racing 69. And joining him is going to be the racer hailing from St. Charles, Missouri. Performance Plus Global Engines overnight, 08 of Kyle Steffens.
Long time ago it seems, Chet, but Chase Stockton had a great run of the opener at Belleville, Kansas. Sprint car ace.
Looked very good out there, and he looks very good here tonight, too, in the early dirt draft hot lap sessions. Boy, has a treacherous line on the high side of the racetrack. Kind of the Eldora that you think of. He goes third quick with a 17.854, 17.854 into the number 3 spot. Steffens' first effort is going to be 12th quick on the field with 18.741, 18.741. And Stockton lets it slide up, catches that cushion ever so lightly, and powers onto the front straightaway. Second time across, quicker, but still third quick with 17.764.
And Steffens, the outstanding modified driver who's had success on 1 mile tracks. It's his qualifying run in the books.
Yeah, he's quicker on the second lap as well, but stays 12th quick on the field for the 08 of Kyle Steffens. So at 18.5. and their finish from this semi-feature event. We're picking up the pace. Green flag comes out. We're off and running.
So again, we'll keep our eye on the top 6 as they fan out into turn number 1. We're going to see if we can get through this safely.
Zach Hampton was making a bold move down to the inside for the number 99 car. Got a good fire on the initial start of this as we still got him in a little bit of a 3-wide steer step formation back in the meat of the pack. As a little slip the grip on the high side of the racetrack. Race leader across coming Jerry Coots Jr. Got the P1. He's all by his lonesome. As here comes a big move out of Russ Gamester.
Russ Gamester trying to make sure he gets in the starting field. Of course, Jerry Coots Jr. has just been a master of this as a former series champion.
Boy, I said that. I thought Gamester was going to rip the lip onto the back straightaway. That was not the case. He was actually setting up to get down to the inside of turn number 3 and 4. Goes to work now on the low line. Sterling Klink, the 07 out there dabbling around. He's on the high side of the racetrack as Coons is going to catch company from Hampton. The 99 car goes down low and tucks his nose into the wall.
And again, I said earlier, Eric Gordon helping on that effort, longtime friend of the Armstrongs. He comes out and turns the riches, and he's got the bottom working well.
So if you look back about the P6 spot, that's Wayne Johnson, the number 12 car, trying to hang on to it. He's got some company coming back behind Josh Moffitt, the 37 car, looking to the outside. As he races down into turn number 3, he'll drop down, work the middle of the racetrack. These old Silver Crown cars can get planted on terra firma pretty well.
They can, and obviously they can race on the racetrack, but it gets a little slick and a little bit, if you will, rubbery. But right now, they've got multiple lines that they can work with.
Johnson again hangs on to P6 down into turn number 3, working the bottom side of the racetrack. And he said, I don't like to go to the high side unless I have to. He said, I prefer to be down on the inside of the racetrack. So he's 2-footing that thing around there, although back behind the 37, starting to find some rhythm now as he fires it out of the corner.
That's a perspective you've got if you've tagged the wall a few times in your career.
Well, Trey Burke with a good move down to the inside. Didn't count him into the equation. He's able to slip through and pick off Johnson, the number 12 car. That'll put Burke into the final transfer spot for the number 11, and now Johnson trying to come back to call in that battle for the transfer out of turn number 2. Meanwhile, just ahead, a good battle for third as well.
Yeah, no question about it. Kyle Steffens has had success with modifieds on 1-mile tracks, as we've noted, and some good Silver Crown runs is making it happen on the high side.
Russ Gamester down on the inside. The 51 cars look down to 07. Almost punched her into the wall there for Sterling Klink. Klink fires back around Gamester down into turn number 3, and that's a great 3-car battle taking place behind your race leaders. They are quickly closing on lap traffic as the 55 of Coons continues to show the way.
Yeah, and of course, the battles that we're looking at that are bunched up, those are very critical battles in terms of a transfer spot, but we are yellow.
And caution coming out on
can't take it, we're sending you home. They never sent him home.
He's never been sent home since. Here we go, green flag coming out. Coons fires her off. Coming into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes a run out of Hampton down on the inside. 99 car pulls up alongside, says, how you doing? Out of turn number 2.
Maybe a little wall contact there further back as they're scrambling for that final transfer position.
Hampton lets it sweep up to the high side of the racetrack. We're trying to catch the cushion and fire down into turn number 1. Back behind, Kyle Steffens, a 08, scored third as they came across. Gamester hanging tough in 4th. 5th and 6th are still up for grabs back behind.
Yeah, Wayne Johnson was scored in the 6th position last time by, but that is a very fluid situation.
It is. Sterling Kling's got a pretty good run going on there for the 07 car around the outside. He now takes over P6 and actually driving away from Johnson. Johnson trying to hold off Moffitt in the 37 car down the inside. They're still side by side out of turn number 2.
Steffens trying to make a move for the 2nd position, but we are yellow once more. Stop.
It's all yours. Watch Hampton. Whoa, drop the nose. Not sure how this works. Down into the corner, is going to go after the top spot. He'll look to the inside. Couldn't quite make it happen. He leaves room to the outside. That was a nice, polite slide job.
It was, and obviously he's in position. The white flag is going to come out. Steffens still up on the high side.
Russell for all he's worth, bringing across the white flag. Jerry Coons Jr. slides down into the corner. He'll take him down the back straightaway, uncontested for the P1 spot this lap around. Again, looking for the top 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to side by side.
Yeah, that's the key mark right there. And we're watching Wayne Johnson is really trying to scramble to make sure he's in that number.
This slides out across the student, clips the whiskers on Moffitt. Moffitt trying to turn it back down lows.
We're here. Eldora day 2. Just finished up some maintenance, cutting tires. Went 8th to 2nd in the B main last night. We locked into tonight's Ford Crown Nationals here at Eldora Speedway. Go take a look at the track here.
I had a chance to work the boat pavilion. It seems like every race feels kind of different, but they're always
I started playing with the radio and I got the override.
So we're rolling off for the A feature for the Ford Crown Nationals in the USAC Silver Crown division, and we're taking a pace lap here, kind of feeling it out, getting amped up, can't wait. And I go into turn 3, pulling the tear off here real quick, go down into turn 3, check the gauges over, give it some fuel, and right at this point, boom, the clutch lets go. Imagine that. All weekend we prepare for this moment and the clutch fails us. So at that point I knew it was time to pull in. Unfortunate deal. What a great experience it was. I can't wait for next year to race this full series and hopefully get to race more open wheel. Got to thank everybody that helps me, all my sponsors, everybody. It's been a great 2023. A few more races to cap off the season. I'll see you all soon.
I pulled the handle and I could hear it spinning in there. Ah, fuck.